Yes,
You
sir.
look like you're the president.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought they were 11. Oh, 11.
Yeah.
I was going to say, now you're messing me up.
Okay. Are we ready? We're set? Cameras rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is the final step in the completion of REBOOT Class 112. Would everyone please rise and join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance? Okay? And I'll start. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. So, as with every class, there's always a beginning and there's an end. And for us, it's not a sad time, it's really a joyous time, because this kind of marks the point where you really become part of the REBOOT family. You've been through 3 weeks of relearning, rebranding, and rebuilding. You learned a lot about yourself, you shared a lot about yourself, and now it's time for you to put all of that into action. And so we're really proud that you kind of stuck it out with us. We expect and hope that you'll be what we call lifelong advocates, out there really sharing the word about Reboot and what you went through and how others can improve their lives and get ready for their transition. We have to tell you that this would not be possible were it not for the generous support of so many sponsors and supporters and community individuals out there. And you've had a chance to meet some of them, Seroptimus, Wells Fargo, and others. But in the background, there are quite a few organizations that are making this happen. They're not only just here in the workshop, but even beyond. And when we get into the beyond, you'll begin to learn a little bit more about some of those organizations. I want to just take a moment and highlight just a few of some of those partners who are here today, and perhaps some that are not here. First and foremost, I want to thank the folks at CIAT, California Institute of Art and Technology, for the use of their space. They generously let us use the space for these 3 weeks, which is just a godsend to make something like this happen. So we want to thank them, very sincerely. We also want to thank Macy's. We had a great time with them as one of our sponsors to do the makeover and other things. They've been a new partner with us for this year, and they made a commitment to join us again for next year. We also have San Diego Gas and Electric. They're out there serving USA, the Baser Family Foundation, Bank of America, and one of our best partners out there is Wells Fargo, represented here by Ron. And so we'll, again, thank them, as we move forward. But there are others out there who are in the background that are helping. Accenture, First Command, Haircraft is one of our newest partners. Did you get that new hair sample that they gave you?
Yes.
It can be interesting to see what that's about. This is a San Diego homegrown company, and they really want to get their product out and see how valuable it is. Apple Spice for the lunch, the Rosie Network, Seroptimus. Ladies of Seroptimus have been with us for years. Are really supporting in a receptive way. Fellas Academy has been out there supporting. We're really proud of them. ICOHS, our newest partner on the whole massage part. How was the massage piece? Guys, did it do wonders for you? Okay, that's good. International Influence, Spa Malago, and Tenuity is the one that provided the hair care products. And there are many others. Let me also say that the instructors, the speakers, just so many folks in the background, the board members, the County of San Diego, the list just goes on and on and on and on. It takes a village. That's kind of perhaps maybe the best way to really sum everything up. When you look at all the people that are involved in this, you may see maybe Caleb and I, but there are like so many others out there that are there to support you. Again, not just now, but even beyond. And so we just want to take the time and just say thank you to every single one of them for their support and for your giving your heart and soul and really steering everyone into that place of finding themselves and empowerment, as well as all of our other facilitators that interacted with you. But probably most important, ladies, we want to thank you for your service, for your commitment, and for the dedication that you've given to the country and all the things that you went through. This is really our gift back to you for all the things that you've done. And please know that we will be there with you from now until whenever. We do have some unique, interesting new programs that we've aligned up for you. One is what we call Transition 365, which means that we're going to be with you throughout your whole transition, helping you every step along the way. If you need placement, employment services, anything you need, we're going to be there right there for you. All you have to do is just reach out and ask. At the same time, we'll be querying you, sending you notices, no matter what part of the country that you go to, whether it's Norfolk or Texas or Chicago. We have networks and friends out there. So again, we're going to be there for you from this point forward. So just always know that we're going to have your back. With all of that said, I want to turn it over to your mistress of ceremony, your class spokesperson, Kathy Johnson, to facilitate what we call the presentation of awards. So Kathy, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I would like to say congratulations early to class 1 and 2. Well, it's been lovely serving with you ladies, being here. I know the first 3 weeks when we first sat in the classroom, me and Monica always won there the first 2 days, but you know, being there with you guys for 3 weeks, the first week we were kind of apprehensive, didn't want to share, we were kind of, you know, filling each other out. By the second week, I think we were bonded sisters. I could not imagine life without any of you now. You have me forever, even if you don't want me, I'm there. I look forward to hearing your stories. We have some wonderful people that are going to be out there entrepreneuring, IT world. We have veterinarians. We have so many people out here that I can't wait to hear your stories and listen to your journey to figure out how you got from A to B, because I know you're going to do everything that you said you're going to set out to do. I can't imagine life without Ann. Our new super gal pal. I mean, we've coined that for her. Life without you. It's like I listen to you, I hear you, I still have my band on. Rebrand, retreat, reboot. We're going to do it all. I believe in myself more now than I ever have from coming to Reboot. And it's really changed me in so many different ways. There's nothing I feel like I cannot accomplish within myself and with my group of gal pals. I think we're going to go out there and we're really going to rock it. And I've never felt that way before, so thank you, Ann. And without further ado, we can start with the presentations. The first up will be Christine Rose.
So we're going to show you how to do it. So Christine's going to come this way here. And you'll be. So she'll start with shaking my hand first.
Okay.
Congratulations. And then Ryan. Okay. And then kind of like a photo
Like
op.
a thing
There you
here.
go. So both of you.
And right to me. Good.
Okay, and then you go, and then now it's your chance to say something.
Oh, it's hard to follow an after Kathy just went. So first, I'd like to thank the sponsors that Maurice already mentioned. If it wasn't for their generous donations, I don't know how long this program would be around, but I think it's essential for sailors to have this, or DoD personnel transitioning, because it's very important when you first come into the military. You have boot camp, which turns you into what they need to have in the military. So I'm glad that we have this program in place to help the transition to civilian life. So I just want to thank you and Ann and everyone who came and gave us all their knowledge. I took a lot away from this class, and I'm definitely going to be telling people about it before I get out. So.
And what's going to happen afterwards? What are you going to do next?
For myself afterwards, I'm looking at doing federal employment. So USA Jobs, get in there and start dropping my resume, and yeah, so hopefully get into the criminal justice piece. But yeah, so that's for me. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
The next person we have up is Diane.
All right, round of applause.
Right to me. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Hi, this is Diane. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the ladies that opened up in this class, because it was hard to open up at first and we all came together. Also, I'm grateful that Reboot offers this free for active duty. We've never had anything like this. So, and lastly, Anne, of course, she's one of a kind. So I feel very fortunate to have met you and have you teach our class. And I will be going to school first, and also have my own business with my husband. So I'm gonna do online retail, and hopefully I came here thinking I was going to become a nurse one day, but coming here and opening my mind and what I really want and who am I going to become, I changed my mind. So I feel that I'm going to be on a new path. So thank you.
Next up, we have Izelle.
Hello, everyone. So first, I'd like to start by saying thank you to all the sponsors, everybody who made Reboot happen. I know without them, you know, this program wouldn't be happening. So it's really appreciated that so many people come together and join in as a community and as a family and help do these things for veterans. Because, you know, as we all know, sometimes it's hard once we transition out. But a program like this to really help us like reshape the way we think and, you know, the way we see the world after the military is really important. I've definitely gained a lot, like I think I came in here just thinking I need to get out of the military and find a job and make money and not be on the streets, but I think this class and Anne has really helped me to try and maybe pursue my passions more and really, you know, realize that life is not all about the money. It's what you love, and then, you know, everything else will follow after that. After this class, I'm really going to be going to school and traveling as much as I can because it's something I'm really passionate about. So I'm going to be trying to get out there and see the world and see what I can offer the world and what I can offer other people. And I'm really going to miss you guys a lot. And I'm really glad to have met. Thank you.
Next up, we have Yahaya.
Well, first I'm going to start off by thanking the sponsors. You know, this is an incredible program. I know a couple of people from my command, they did tell me about it, and they were just so excited about going to it, and I was like, all right, I mean, it can't be that great. but it really is, and for one, for me, I feel like it helped me kind of take away that identity, you know, kind of strip away. I'm not just IT1, I'm actually a person under here who has passions and dreams, and I really feel like, you know, just going through this, it's helped reawaken, you know, what I wanted to do. Which, you know, before I would always toy around with like, maybe I should open my own restaurant, you know? But I really feel like I can actually do that, you know? Like, the confidence that this has given me to like kind of pursue that, I know that's actually something I can do. That's going to be my future goal, and I'm always going to be working towards it. But after this, I am going to be going to school, get a little bit of a professional job that, you know, continue my dream. I've already got like a name planned out, and I've got my little menu pieces going together, so I know it's all coming together. So thank you all for sharing your stories, and look forward to seeing great things from you.
Next, Monica.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Anne.
I'm a graduate. Thank you all for coming. Thank you to the sponsors. I really enjoyed being in this class. I was very skeptical. I was like, oh, I heard it was, you know, a good class, and I was like, whatever, we'll see. But it really is, like Yahira said, it really is. My life is forever changed because I've come here. I've met a wonderful woman and all of you ladies, and I'm getting all misty, but I'm very happy that I came. I I have a lot more confidence in myself or my future that I'll be able to provide, and I won't be miserable in the next career that I choose because it'll be my own path this time. So, and then after this, or when I transition out, I will finish my degree, and then, so I'll go to school, and then I'll work on starting the businesses that I want to start and providing for my family in our future.
All right. Next we have Natasha.
Hello. I just want to say thank you for all the sponsors. Thank you for all you guys have done. I know you guys do this, often, but I think we get something so meaningful out of it every single time. And I want to thank all of you ladies. I know, I came in and I was like, I love women and everything, but it really was hard in the beginning. Just like I'm pretty sure it was for all of us. And being here, I really love all of you guys. And I really want to see all of you succeed. After this, I'm going to go to school to be a veterinarian, and then hopefully have my own business, my own pet sanctuary, something like that, working with animals. And then also, along with that, I want to have my own women empowering thing. I'm not sure if it's going to be like I'm just going to go speak or something like that, but I want every woman to feel like the way that we all feel right now.
Next we have Robin.
All right, good afternoon. So, as everyone says, I would like to thank Reboot and the sponsors. I think my biggest thing is just the pride I feel looking at everyone. Like when we came in here, we were a little standoffish, but we have bonded so much. We've been vulnerable together. We have lifted each other up. We're so complimentary of each other. I mean, we have a Facebook group, and we talk all the time while we're here and while we're at home. Just don't stop. It's amazing, and Reboot has shown shown us that the possibilities are endless. Like we set our own barriers, and that's the biggest thing that I've gained from this. Like I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and being able to have the speakers that come in, they can actually show me what's possible. Like the goals are out there, but when you can actually see what's possible and is tangible, it's just amazing. So this program has given me so much, and I love the fact that it exists. And I love that the sponsors put so much time and money into it so that we can keep doing it. It'll be great. It's in other cities. But thank you.
All right. Next, Chantel.
Hello everyone. First I want to thank the sponsors. For me, I wasn't much of a talker, everyone knows that. But we all opened up and had a way of doing that, breaking our walls down, being vulnerable, crying together. I'm really glad to have been a part of this class. I've been telling everyone about it, my family. I think this is a class not only for military, but for everyone in life. I've learned so much. Things that I forgot that I wanted to do in life, they came back up, and I'm gonna make sure I do them. After this, I plan on becoming a contractor or working for the government, federal. I don't know, I'm getting nervous, but yeah, thank you, everyone.
All right, next we have Sheree. I know I'm gonna mess this up. Just Woo, see? Okay. All right. First, I want to thank the sponsors and Reboot. And second, I mean, this program, oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry. And I'm not even like, I just started, I can't believe this. This program has changed my life. It's changed the life of my daughter. It's changed my parenting. It had me set standards for myself and figure out who I am as a woman, as a mother. My place in society is the place that I create and that I choose it to be. And yeah, it's like I went into work temporarily. I know Ian told us not to do that, but I had to put in some paperwork, and even my people at my job was like, "Man, are you out of the Navy already? Like, you just seem so happy." And unfortunately, I have to go back. But and actually, I'm going back at midnight tonight. But I'm going back with a completely different mindset, and I'm just so grateful for that. Thank you. And yeah, after this, I'm gonna be in Skillbridge in May, so I'll go into working. Maybe I'll do school, maybe I won't. I don't know if I really even want to go to school. I really don't like it that much, so. And I learned that's okay for me not to like it. Definitely want to look into some kind of leadership program because this has made such an impact on my life, and I learned that I'm a great leader, and what's stopping me from being the next Ian Bertel or the next Shirley Robinson, you know? So, I appreciate it. Last but definitely not least,
No.
time.
Hello, I'm Taya, as you heard. First, I want to thank all the sponsors and thank you for funding this program and seeing the importance of this because it's amazing. Thank you, so much. I think without your funding, it wouldn't be here because, Maurice can't afford to. Not on his own, even though he's a Master Chief. And then before this class, I'm still in school, but I was in school for computer science and I was doing it for the money because I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it, suck it up, and just go to college, get my degree, get a $90,000 job, and just live my life and just fund my fun. And then we came in, we bonded, we opened up and just shared a little bit about ourselves, and then Anne brought out our passions that we had, but then the Navy kind of pushed, just settle down. But now, after this, I have realized I'm changing my major and I'm going to go into art therapy and work with orphans. Yes. And I want to thank Anne for that because you brought that out. I know I had it, but you brought it out of me, and I appreciate it. And I love all of you because at first when I came here, I was like, I'm tough. I don't need any of these females. But now I'm like, I'm definitely going to be hanging out with all of you, and yeah. So, thank you.
And last but not least, Kathy Johnson. All right.
I talked already. But yes, when I leave here, I'm going to go to school for public health. And once I get that degree, I plan on working in minority health. I'm going to go out into the communities and try to help the lesser communities get the funding and the resources they need to be healthy and happy. I thank the sponsors for this class. I thank everyone who came in and took time to teach us about VA benefits and whatever else we learned. But mostly, I want to thank Maurice and I want to thank Anne. Because without that psychological piece, without relearning who we are, besides being the HM1 Johnson and taking care of everybody outside of me, I learned to now take care of myself and to put me first, and then everything else will follow. So thank you so much for that.
All right. You know, there's nothing better than knowing who you are and then finding your identity and then nailing down your purpose and your passion. For so many of us before you who have gotten out, who didn't have an opportunity to go through Reboot, we didn't have that. We just got out and toughed it out and tried to figure it out, kind of like wandering in the woods. What's next? And for so many people, it takes a lifetime, and some never find it. We actually rebooted a bunch of Vietnam era veterans in Detroit a couple of years ago. Average age was about 65 to 67 years old. These folks were just stuck in a time warp. They just couldn't figure out what's next. And so finding your identity is so important. And it was really refreshing to hear every single one of you say, I found myself, I know where I want to go. And it's even more astounding that it seemed like I was kind of taking a poll that better than 50% of you want to start your own business. That's amazing. And you know, let me just tell you, to start your own business is kind of like a frightful thing. But the fact that you want to do it means that you found some inner strength that says, okay, I can do this. I'm going to get out there and make this happen. And so this is what it's all about. Now that you've found yourself, please go out and help others find themselves. Those who may not have heard about Reboot, please tell them about it. And in some cases, make them go through the course, because we can't see a lot of our veterans out there suffering in silence. Right now, we know the number of suicides per day has dropped down to, I think it used to be 22 per day. The number's down to 20, but if it's one person that takes their life because they're lost and they haven't been able to find themselves, that's one person too many. You're in a position now to do something about it. And so please join us on this quest to get out there and open more eyes, just like your eyes have been open. We are so tremendously proud of you. And like I said, all of us, Caleb and myself, Ron at Wells Fargo, we'll all be behind you every step of the way. You'll never be alone, ever. No matter where you go, we'll always be there with you, for you, and working all on your betterment. So I want to thank you all, wish you the best of success, and continue to do great things, and God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you. This concludes our ceremony. So now what we want to do is what we call the traditional Reboot photo. So I want to have you all come up here, and we're going to do a couple of snapshots, and then Ann's going to show you how to do Ann, do you call it the power pose?
We know that.
Oh, you know the power pose? Oh, okay. So we're gonna line them all up here. So let me move